Yeah, it's John G. Sutton here, Tales from the Jails. I'm going to talk today about problems of employing female prison officers in male prisons. One poor bastard, a man called Lee Cole, that's L-E-E-C-O-L-E, Lee Cole, a prisoner at HMP Isle of Wight. We used to be called Parkhurst, didn't it? Yeah. He has just got himself an extra 9 months in prison, on top of his life sentence, by the way, for inappropriately approaching a female prison officer. I mean, what the female prison officers doing in male long-term prisons, I don't know. Perhaps the Ministry of Justice could answer that. But they don't know either, do they? All they're doing is getting people that they can pay peanuts to and throwing them in the deep end. So anyway, this particular inmate, Lee Cole, what he'd done on the September the 9th in the year 2022, he'd written a rather inappropriate note, shall we say, a little scribbly note, and he stuck it under his cell door. And I don't know what the note said, but it said it was inappropriate, grossly offensive, sexually orientated note, stuck it under his door. And subsequently, this female prison officer who found the note, which was obviously addressed to her, she found the note, and when she was patrolling the wings, she looked through the spy hole and saw 53-year-old Lee Cole, who was lying on his bed without any clothing, otherwise known as stark bollock naked to you and me. But we can't say that, can we? Because it's inappropriate. We've got to use woke language. So shall we just say Lee Cole was disrobed? Yeah, how about that? Is that more acceptable? Yeah. Anyway, he had no fucking clothes on. Anyway, right, so he was laid on his bed and she's looking through the spy hole. Lee Cole's stark bollock naked, TODGER out, playing with it. And this prison officer decided to complain. I mean, what the hell does she expect going around looking in spy holes in males' prisons? What's she going to see? When I was at the Scrubs, I went into one cell and there was the Cambridge rapist on his hands and knees filleting two men at the same time. He got one in each hand, switching between the two. You don't mean to go into too much detail there. You've got to use your imagination, yeah? Larry can do that, can't you, Larry? Larry's already got the image in his head, yeah? Not sure about Paula and Catherine, but I mean, I don't want to be offensive, you know. I'm trying to tell you what's happening. Yeah, but that's what's happening. And that's what happened to me at the Scrubs anyway. Cambridge rapist. And he's tried to kiss me and God knows what. But I introduced him to the door. Like you do. Anyway, Lee Cole has managed to get himself an extra 9 months in prison for wobbling his TODGER and allowing a female prison officer to see it. I mean, what does she expect? Walking around the male prisons. Oh, you're going to see that all the time, I would think. You know, I mean, I weren't going looking for it, but I mean, it was definitely there. You know, you've got to avoid it. I mean, how do you avoid it? I don't know. It's just something that's going to happen, isn't it? I mean, these are men locked up in an all-male institution. It's a good job she didn't see something else, yeah? You know, somebody lifting up a shirt flap, which could, is that inappropriate? Sorry about that. Yeah. There you go. Old school John. Yeah. No, seriously, I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm just telling you that's what happened. And it's in the papers today. It's on, you look at it online. HMP Isle of Wight. On the 17th, Monday the 17th of April, Lee Cole was sentenced at the Crown Court to an extra 9 months in prison. What a waste of time that is. Wouldn't you just say to the female prison officer, I think you should go and be a lollipop lady or something like that, or get yourself a job as a school teacher or something else, you know. Still parading around male prisons and you were offended by that. Apparently, she said, since she'd witnessed this, she's having great difficulty sleeping. She can't sleep at night because she keeps getting this image of an old guy, 53-year-old guy, wobbling his todger. Well, there we go. I say that's what you expect when you go and work in men's prisons. I don't know what else you'd expect. I mean, there are other options. As I said, grab the shirt flap and flip it up. There you go. Bob's your uncle. Anyway, that's my little gripe for today. Have you seen my TikTok channel? Hey, yeah, it's doing really well. I mean, yesterday I got 15,000 or 16,000 hits. Let me show you this, yeah?
Hi, DC.
This is on my TikTok channel. It's called Jailer John, yeah? And, I put a new one up today, and that's already got 1,500 hits. But yesterday I got 18,300 hits on this. It's, see if you know who it is.
Guys and gals, you wanna be in my gang, my gang, my gang. You wanna be in my gang, my gang. I'm the leader of the gang, I am. Woo!
Yeah.
Guys and gals.
Guys and gals. Yeah, that's on my TikTok channel. Anyway, as I say, 18,000 hits. Wow, about that. Ding dong, ding dong, ding. Yeah, here we go. That's your song dinger, by the way. And if you're still on here in 2 minutes' time, you've got yourself to blame, folks. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe and buy my book and all that, and put some nice comments down there. Put any comments down there. I'll do my best to respond. Yeah, and now I'm going to sing to you. Well, it's let's be honest about this. It don't quite amount to singing, does it, Larry? Oh, sorry, Larry's gone. He's buggered off onto the hills with Billy Goat Gruff. Here we go. And all those who are proofreading my new book for me, I look forward to receiving your responses. All right, here we go. This is a song written by Willie Nelson. He was a very gifted writer, Very gifted writer. And he has a nice way of presenting his own songs. Well, I'm going to try and do it in the Willie Nelson style. And this is Funny How Time Slips Away. Yeah, Larry's already slipped away. Followed by Paula and Catherine and Bob the Bob Bob. I don't hear Bob though. Has anybody heard of Ronnie Pickering lately? I haven't heard from him for a bit. If you see him, give him my regards. Yeah. Well, hello there. It's been a long, long time. How am I doing? Oh, I guess I'm doing fine. It's been so long now, but it seems now it was only yesterday. And it's funny how time just slips away. How's your new love? I hope he's doing fine. I heard you told him that you'd love him till the end of time. Now that's the same thing that you told me. Seems like just the other day. Gee, ain't it funny how time just slips away? I gotta go now. I guess I'll see you around. Don't know when though. Never know when I'll be back in town. But remember what I tell you. In time you're gonna pay. Ain't it surprising how time just slips away? Time's not only slipped away, the clock's jumped off the wall. Hickory dickory dock, there goes the bleeding clock. Thank you very much, folks. Tales from the Jails. Don't forget, HMP Manchester Prison Officer. It's available on Amazon, folks.